dear do so no ya to my story
looking at your loved one, somebody that was my youthful lover. I loved her from my heart. Yeah, you could literally see the cancer coming out. You can see from her eyes. And then they had to convince me to take the trick out. And I went to say, I won't do it. I believe God, she will come back. She never confessed death. She was a brave woman. No matter what you say, she said, I'm not dying. With all that I'm doing, is God aware? And then the word that God can said, my grace is sufficient for you.
Your guest and your say Apostle Prince Bonsu. Apostle Prince Bonsu, ono the senior pastor of Charisma World Ministry. And you know, Pastor SI entrepreneur. In fact, ono and SI the president of All Star Academy Learning Center. And Apostle na eba betutu nkomo ni ahwe ba bia na ofri ene mpempenso a Erade ede no ababedu. Ansa na yebekọ yanim kra no Mema Reverend Prince Bonsu abompaye amaye.
Yo, that's minia. Erade da wasi enwuma yehwe no monyam se waboya ano na yebisunya wasem ne beka ababomu sem kakra judgment dey ene show sa.
Amen.
Erade fra onyansa brain fa ho konkron ben be di anim kan ade a beye onhyehyɛ bɔ ne biade mo twam.
Amen.
Ma wasem enye nhira na tren ya no o wasem mu o Yesu din mu. Na nipa a ombesua asemi no beti asemi so no omafa bi e de aka omobra ho na omatim de twa na mompa o onyamesom mu ene obra bo ho o Yesu Kristo din e bompae. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Apostle, me das say ye to nsafre na waje o fe na oni e betwetwe nkomo.
Ye obi nua me das say also wa frame me say memra.
Inshallah. By the way, me shall leave you one title out. Apostle ono churches e wo Columbus anyina no. Pastor, if I'm right, when I hear the president, all the Christian churches are Ghanaian Christian churches are
exactly.
And see, yeah, that was a bill. Apostle, after diakon ye babe din komo. When ye bill who be ankomo ye babe.
Matipa.
Say kase Apostle Prince Bonsu. Ebia no be any Apostle Prince Bonsu. Apostle, one why say na na Washington City.
That's right.
Who is Apostle Prince Bonsu?
That's right. Thank you very much. Apostle Prince Bonsu. You will Kumasi. You will Kumasi. Osekro. The chums for brand here.
Oh, I see.
The chums were me try me through my school, elementary school, Mr. School teacher Brinya. Obi ati the chums for chepia. Okes ne half year dance Brahabe Bumino. Teacher Brunya, then most of the popular pa. And then the school the new hobby. Omo you come baby, but baby I never curse in chair kakra. One am nyine ye. Enti em feature na Mr. Frimpong obeti Kings International.
Oh, okay, Kings.
Na mama be me free. Teacher Brunya me call Kings. Teacher Brunya mama be konta kwa pa say when you be free. Teacher Brunya dey call Kings. The one am go school at the we school 1985.
I see.
Now 11 years I'm call high school. We call Chibaku secondary school.
Oh, TK.
TK.
I see.
When I'm here, now I'm trying to aswa. I'm the ABPA with like Abrabomu kakra.
All right. And
yes.
My mama found quite a kakra. Oh, mama, no papa, ni unyam so my information kakra. Oh, mama.
Okay. Yeah, me mama free. No have phone casting.
Okay.
My papa free. Empremampon.
Okay.
Asante. Na de koba de say me ma partner mo me ma na tie de but me papa busuafo no GMO e time papa nche busuafo nche santi me nyina me se me free mampon nti obi a chia me se mampon because me mampon no chen bi no nti no aye most of my ayipa nti me nua mo ye me papa man no ye 9 actually near 9 baba ku free mu they say aka for me akasa wo mpa me akasa no 5
okay
na papa ne wo 9 so wo baby me ya nti ne 9 but aka 8
okay na we penina
na me penina o mu na mu
responsibility this
papa 11 years na me share me start to ande okuma sejum
wow
11 years because school na was say me bobra no
Wow.
Yes.
Kumasi jom fine fan.
I'm not on Pabuawo Nankwase Nankwase for no if you don't come ase. Aha nti se ma me ekodwana me yekosoa ne man de ko. The me hu na first not on materials but I change the ho na be hu se wo. Nti ho no ebi o se monko French na ko fa Pabuan famra. Mama miska wanko to Pabuan na bre no ebi a osibi kodidwa kotoko obi koto banchi koto we eti Kumasi jom de baby ni ho minim ni baby a body ne Roman Hill ne baby a kaje tie nyina eti 11 years time share system ton plastic quality bag quality bag a black one bi no a doom Roman Hill PZ to say hello FM ho baby a baby ni ho minim train kwa ho yes eti Kumasi de men train to say baby ni ho minim baby mama musa say na sika ofia na ahyasia na papa ewo ho no to quantum hanti yan papa na papa me so kokwan so satan sika wo kakra me am hu se ma me kokwan so na tomato materials ko Togo Nigeria ko fa materials ba no e pan bi no ton afi no emremu ho no me bi sisi me nua ketwa no mati ba miensa owu ye no eti ma me sunsun so I see enti ma mo na odo maka jontimi nko mo so tisika nyina ne sika nyina ahye wow etina ko ba se abrabo na atene over enti no me akasa me ka se wo upper 6 me na me tua me fees for common entrance wow. I don't know how susu a ntutu kakra na me tua fees for common entrance me pass course school so no me ana me call akoma biara ma beton plastic bag ma kam ska bom na me de ato me ho niema enti no the only time me nya ne say my uncles be in New York na our base carry a school fees ne say we dey kagina na o se kwan ya me fa so a me me provisions Gary Tom Brown any dey school there nya me adom me na o se me pedi nyina
ya hwe tama na autonomy man because maybe say bisa nya mes maton bi ve and there's areas you know I mean mo ti na mes bi bisa okay during that time no na ohu ni say na won say na wani je ho se na woton niema no ananse na wo se bo anye ni sa enye yi
yes na me hu se e ma me ni bi e papa nso ni ho enti ho na okosu ache no enti no anye se bani je ho ye ba fi a na amafo ma me no won ko vacation classes ni bi mu ye classes wa ni bi mu classes wa o de osora na si jom sa na opedo 11 years there na 12 years there o there na opedo wi ase but me hu se I have to make life I have to make ends meet me can come am ho say me go school akoma ba me come back na me ko hia me ba me on piton po wan ma me on piton school asade na ba me et bia me pes kanoa me to be boa no ma me to be bia ope bibia be pe bia full slide there start time no shirt bia wakoto yes we ye mata we ye bet me fa honya me nya shirt na go school aha see e pumata de manya bida me akwa ko hwema manya me blue shirt manya me white shirt manya me white manya me khaki na me come baby no and me kora se sokra na me bo ho ana me na baby
mama mbi say that experience a we sha no fam no eboa wana
se me hwe de pa no a e ka o se ka kola bia ekoton ade and then so American ya kola ho omni de first kanye
Apostle me no ya adwe
o discussion nso a wakoto pizza di o just say ubusa 18 years akola ubusa say ba ukroku ade na be ya odi because abrabo no bibia fa dani so on fa wa how bia mu enka menya satan na no senye but na de eje pa
nti ede pa potin pa na betima ka say the life mu nyina sa nyema na metonton polythene bag na manfo tietia ho se mu wiewia ska polythene bag fo ede na wo hwa that process na wotimi efa free abrabo ede aboa osese
oh yes my very hard working okay. Number 1 number 2 beto no many no bia so
I see
I don't rely on anybody Etiankopon kra frame no ka che wade say me asofodie mini why because me who said asofo sibre na da bia na me wo metutu atorifi etina sofodie dia is astorima o be is astorima na ye dinatem ye kana so wade say me dia asofodie de meet bi because in that what they one way elder now the biscuit when me adwuma dia abaye why because me will say enya adwuma enya asemketo but ade abam ne say e mama sua say wo de woni tu de mpia bia ta bia wo sa hyeda nu otimi ka at the time in the opebia but anne me so for dia meeting no say me sorry say me ko mi nua bi ho anaso be bi ho say bi so for wa ma me bibia me ni dia me nyesa ani na so kra agopa ma me nyansa ni nimde ewo adwumayem metimi aye bibia me ba Columbus me ya housekeeping na me ya car wash nyana me so for na me was first degree
wow
say akwai be first was come be fie die
o fa ho
me fa ho
very bien apostle ba me say me say what shall say I can see say school free how school na nwoma suamu to say
oh yeah na me bo modern pa
I see
yeah me work I was one of the youngest people in my class
I see
and na me ne madam for bidin ko na ka say your teacher bi no o chiri twi so pekrofo abo so obo class was say oh me answer question bi say nya kwan bu 40 students we no aka answer because we say answer dey obeka now me very smart that my classmates no those days no na we call secondary school we call elementary school akọ middle school aso na akọ secondary school etinebuwa but we travel 4 years egu yent my classmates maybe 16 17 or 11 years 12 years
wow
it mean enkran na be so as me pay for compete here it na my life no me na mfo nya pay for
we start on there now person obey reverend
no me dey say medicine me doctor
na dey na say yes of
na me akwai pa me ba America kra na me ko medical school and pharmacy school those two things was my dream
na you say the way apostle
right
we start on na wo fo na ma wani ji nyamesom na say we start kra na wani nyi nyamesom ho sa
ma me wo ya mutu asori ma me de na asori na wakwa no ye maku panyin wa asori mu na me so fudi de na nye ade a me se wo makwa mu ka se me kra me ka se me so fo no se no nya wa se unu aketwa na de akameti ase ba o de o ye petri kakra me ye di but ma se twitwa kakra nipa o mu ni me perfume kola brem no ye me ka se me da de we ya o ye na me fi
so ma me se nya wa ye ho
me do di machi no but eda bi na e kwa asori ade ba ko a aya na o se hunu no se ya dwene mu ye ya se ne be ya ye ntimi Yakobon kwan
I see
nti kwa asori na sofu chechire na o se obia won de obeye e wo wiase Yakobon be kire obia na ye mompa ofichi so obia mompa no hunu de Yakobon be na ye ti ya na hu pulpit nti na me say na me de pulpit de me dream say benya me SMS for UST because high school a friend say technology secondary school UST after sixth form yes eti da bia SMS for na me ya hu kra eti but you know no be dream na pulpit de na me say no stuff we say me say manhunu hwe because as of the day
oh go akate
me hu ye ana osmo say mon pa e biem and I'm say I'm say so who pulpit na biem I'm say eh this one for na me say me kind of say oh yen hwe and then no mu afi de me used me pekwa university my bobo dbia me nya bi me after sixth form no everything is not working now say me call arts and me nya kwa school and I call school no enti no arts no mu ano me literature me art me English language not say I'm very good in those things until not say me throw books near the day I was not after my interested in gospel nya asem near the day me call story not say you preaching na udi asem no agora na etete me eti me ba fi na mesua me ti bi fa books bible bebre na books bebre na me ya me research abra obi aka ahwe nkire me na me na gya me adwuma no ho enti de ba prakra de say me kwa sorry na me pe visa ba America na ma me say odifo bi ya ye bo mpa ya bankrofo enti me nko odifo fa say ngum so no bo mpa na me kwa me nya visa koma kwa me reject me bebre ti me duru ho na asori kwa ya pon na me fra kire ba ofunu hu me say wo ye sofo na say me fa say me ma ha ebio na me kasa it will tell me catch by me say me nko hobim because for visa sofo hu ade pa o catch me say me be sofo me kwa abrochi na so be ka visa de ayi asofo de me nko hobim me bufu sofo do kra ma me kok me tukum kuma se kra konkran
wow
enu mu no me ko dun kran no e na ba bia me ko no asem we e makosam pa ba bia me ko no me bia me ko but that moment me ko duru na me hunu fie na me ko mu no anadwumu no nyina me nam me hunu fie ho and I'm a trambas to be banner, me a circle, I want the list though. Me doing sorry for me all night. Be shame some call all night, Nancy. Me bag, me name the bank credit, I'm called church when I made them die. And I don't know, I'm a taste and I can't say, I deal with the middle back room. Wow. And then I'm Musa and then I will say,
wow. Ministry no eshase wo Ghana na say uba hansa na ebeshase.
Okay, eshase wo Ghana. E do some Bible school no. Me sofo no. Na o say me pe ade bia so a o ja ye ni. Ti na o say me Bible school. Aha. Eti me ko hu madam for sofo bi. Sofo no share me come first one no. And am cause of I see we can na fe dey abom. Na me ko school no me here obi so be sign me letter me admission for mama me. And na o say ne unya ko Bible school ba me dey kan so be sofo ntina. But join me. Now we school now we are under training. Wow. It will be formal training and informal training.
That's good.
It will be this of one assess it be bia from scratch and fit here. Me proper saw them, we share instruments. Me akasa me work be guitar kakra, me drums kakra. It na ye ni nyina bi. Na me ya doma me this sort of the time akwaba am the be here. Me ba hand na me nya tia sa sorry we. And New York na me associate pastor was sorry bi ase. We ba ha 2000 the back Columbus 2003 2004 na nyame ka se me hyase kakrakra na me kakrakra me me yire kakrakra sa na wo ye ba panyini no na nyame adon kakrakra na ene na me dia bedru sabre
wabo yiri din die time be na wo ware wo Ghana na sa na be ware
ware wo Ghana yes
eno no kwan be na fa
bebe ware no na ja me nipa bia kiti fia bi eti na asem na edin enti de koto busafo se dim se akwa we so be ware obey oba no so potential woman mama bebre asofo we go to dem asori pa we bo no ho nyame adwuma mu na zaidin enti ye dey free so the year 2000 ye cause ye buy na mama so mpede say be nyu bia enti no e buy so mo tia se na ye September no na nyame visa ba na me twa ticket ba mama hu
very good
it is I was say near in the engagement no na te tab no susa enti yakoba na say afabusafo tia asema aye no na te December no ano I was say to the match so enti your wedding no na I was say between free Ghana December 5 your wedding December 2nd to 3 days it me wedding manya honeymoon ye we manya honeymoon manya hwe na the job ba no me dwane bae
wow and then mo ya and apostle and mo
ya pa me say enya seketo adwu bae ni nyina say da bia na so na no da menchen honeymoon ye di no dream
it dey say answer no ba
oh why no na ma me dey na din e ko twe na bae within 1.5 years
I see
da bia me bompo yang we say enjoy the wife of your youth enjoy the wife of your youth scripture no na say ne e kwan bia ma mi beba no also ba it nyame adom 1.5 years no okrom ha say
wow praise the Lord
amen
eti afi yen hwe hawa otimi efa so etie asori no ba ha say no ne da forma na
hey se menya pa ka sa ene na ka se fanti asori kamanti sa no
because of the wafamunti
ma fabu panam da so fam enye small
I see
so ya branti a ana nyame afrew ana adibia ka wonya kanyam abotre
I see
ka fa hye ba bia edikai agina na bre ho ase ne wuram na obi abesto otati asori nyame do betima afrew bia na dwumadie na wo mu no enye agro enye small the problem a wo mu no ene so ukwaje hall kura mpo so obeya asori no sabre woni mo bia o the hall no say $200 a month kura wo na wo ye na betua hwe kuro mu hanso hwe bill se dadi paso na di sabre so be ka ho na obenya asori baba ako na wo ba so je wo ye sofo be doctor wo be ye car wash wo be ye washerman wo be tun krofo na ateso na ado makwa adwuma na enya sanketwa na sa na watimi abegina ho preach no de eketwa bi
in fact na no we dey mean no me frɛ pastor Chumesi me frɛ no so okwako yi obi niema obi tu na pastor no so ka wadwuma no wo hwɛ
ni nyina o ye lawyer o ye utu tai o ye bibia enye small
enti wo sha say say may who some of the struggles at the initial stage na wo sha say
yes nyame adom menya na baby the Hammer Center ewo most road so a the buy ne say na me hu de yam ne mam ne ko hia ye my many friend Joyce. And I'm calling am so the person I'm koji hoye program. It's we and I'm afraid I'm catching me say start your story to know me baby. It oma Hammer Center na krofoko a hall kese pa abese ha baby no na mensa.
I see.
It no na me ka say me say me start your story. No so and Sunday and apart the microphone turn ho. It me pa meet me about be 10 to 12 o'clock near we. If I say na $100 pay. But me name it. Na me back when you na ya ba time yire wo enyem ye to so mi no enti ye ne ya sorry ma no na ya asofo say ya sorry ma na the good thing say me yire eto nyom pa
I see
na me so bo drums
oh
it is ba sorry ya me bo drums do to nyom no
na mo obi mo ne tie ma mo de
me kola bi no na tweka na dere ka fa na every tiam na wo su no ade ya sorry na kakra sa na inya ba ko mi no bi ka ho na baby asọ na me funu ba na eso
I see
eti nya nipa be 15 yes so nipa 15 pay there 1 year and e be na nkopon frɛ me ne adade abamubuo egu asọ no
wow
yes because na ache ate ko 2 years nipa 15 pay
wow
so musa 15 pay there and na me ja asọ no kra na me sa me student be share me basement and na me sa hye hwa na me sa ka me say me sa hye ase ne pabo me basement to sa and na da ko nyankopon sa kanya no and yes sa hye ase a no na ya nsopo bi ma baby sabre
Apostle Prince Bonsu yeda wase in fact was sue hu ne was struggles teach you said that we can all started church nya there dafo
David
ya there enye easy na nipa kra management nso kra
oh yes e da bia me ka say preaching ana obia ka say mo asori so for ma me preach asori ye preaching
so for die no nya no na
preach see I bet my fa 3%. Dia ka wa chire no ahoma ji tu okra no yirada no obi fro so for me kwa adwuma na me ka asai eti snow sto wa ba mi hu na ono yire nkomo bia mu di bia so otwa so na ko bo na yesu bofu so ono ne di komo no ja hokko wa mfa bu ama no na de ben na asore ba na obabu na wi no mana film you know mana fi na ka me kwada me be na me ko no asori bi Ghana na be na me hu so afa na hu asori so fo nyame hira do aya kudu bia na me kwakoto aso ma asori
wow
upon emu de be bo musikasem adwuma me pa ma wo mo afuto be mo nyina no me ma sacrifice papers aye wo mo financial aid ama ko nursing school ama mo ye nurses bi ye nursing whatever that practitioners omo ka kire me obi yo ka kire so na me kukura ko Pentecost so excuse me to say that na me kukura ko ha see ntino so for na me shira power ya de eno a no
o sign
between that me home back na actually test me to make sure say people dey accept in school no why are we no
be boa sa
say be kakra ba de nsem bi a task kakra ba am I be no emphasis kan ma wo or the brass story na boa so no contribution say no we na let say as a for the mission
what say pepper so asafu here wade shira no amana dream do you sometimes feel say the business idea ne wo no ya na eba mu say jai na kakoye business bi na tina oba bia na do you sometimes have that thought ala
edru ba bia eba mu edru ba bia because invest asori no natural results na ba no na investing in the secular world no na ya ba no na ka the same investment in na gu usika no secular job no ma kabada ka billionaires so America has say because the time itself the prayer itself the advice itself yeah Ghana free excuse me to say we back counselor when in this car we be 2 hours 3 hours I said I can one fa ono a wontie obetie so one fa nya adwuma enso so wonya wa chidi wonya wa time say one concert of my friend wa ma one man pay I said one fa some na wo kan enso no ono so wonya wo wonya de opere so wi a wo hu no biem
wow Apostle in fact it has so be say na ministry no ministry no to say
onyame adom yibusu pa onyame adaroma na me come be say challenges dey odi akira obedwane
I see
but say onyame afre odwuma nam ne de emfa ho ne de obefam I was say what yankopon ne enti o se otimi gina And yes, investment now huge, and now a brand womb. That's the Ninamuno, or Damiti Yamu. Now you go so. Tea, the Jamias were on the bedroom. You saw no make a program be, and I saw for Blue Woman or say, obey a president. President on Kayan, I'm a free say, I'm president of America, Ghana, and baby, but and be a president, Ghana of Ghana Council of Ghanaian Churches.
Amen.
Ma share about to me. And me catch in you come say say nyame boshi bi da so a jitum na be adwuma na nka say ebia bibi nyame nam bi so catch wan ka say bia wo de wo say ne hwan and I say car president na me feel say be president of Ghana but aside the president of Ghana Council of Ghana Churches beside the president of my own school. Amen. That time be bibia na me nyahwe me ni adwuma kraye me struggle Bible school come Kobe just say me ni ba bi free beba enso abam enti saa and commission ni gidi abewo wo nyame abofo bi na be you question sam come no mo free ba go free Canada ba go free Ghana ba go free US. Wow. Program will be the invite na dem come dam tie kra me hwe bi na nkofo no ba mo say asa minti na mo ba mo free account no buy omo kam ho asem saa na me say Bible kukra me Kobe and me nim dia me ye but ebamu enti me hye won kran se bi no asem bi na watif nyagopon no betu abaso na me default beka onam na me asemu beka sa kyerɛw onam osofo beka bi akyerɛw jitum now de en kase fi na beba je de oso ye na me no so nyagopon na mu na bam enti adwuma na aka no anya easy me ka say easy na me boa
question can be say asofudi e den o
this all yourself answer na what you say this all yourself answer asofo who say we ada ugusa question sama ho wa what you say enye small in fact em frɛ wa me mpre ho uba abeko ubedwane udi America yes say ye show na go fast asafo ahenche so a o sonkro aso trisoka na bi na yehunu na no bebre akofo adwuma no se hu se sofo gina ho fi se position na fe na ka be na me senior pastor me na me ye pastor ho na se ye mfre watra ba bi men kope fita bi je na kope adwuma bi ye na si yakopon se omo ahon de basa sofo de mpa de especially America ha say no eye fre hanya frem ko ade a obedwane America ha de chese eye frem ko a etire ntise edi pa wo se unya me ba na mo kamoti sasem oti sakoma ne bi a odi di pa nim eye tubo bo na ye di wate wanim pa na e kansem kyerɛ
mami misa wakofa Ghana ne US asofu di mami misa I know say be a Ghana so now we experience kagra
yes
difference woman
big difference
open up to us
difference they say Ghana na ye wo no me ka se be a ebi ntimase say be Ghana nyamesom no ye ni dato se nyame bia man obi pe dan bia tram kro onya bi ntram obi pe school akoko nya bi no school fees enti nyina ye mpaibo ento dan nyame then obedi na no pa kusa nyumre no nyame de be ba no eti okoso nyame na se osofo gina na ono hunu sofo nyame wo nu eti the sofo be kan bia no otie odi arechichire de anigye som a office ampa obi na bibia frem but obeduru krom ha na se be kai onya okogida na kra fridge steam dada onya Toyota Corolla onya adwuma wo me company bi adi asofo wawie o boso me so na watunya paycheck dan nsem wo bon point na ko be hira no onya application kwa Ghana ebi wa hefa na ko pa adwuma ne bi eto ba ha no so de ni fie obi anto bicycle da oba ha wat Corolla eto asofo de be na me pa bi already offer ho wonya bibia awie wonya na adwuma o ko sabe obetwa didi anopa na anwumra ko si adajo owo kadam otima se buka kra council eti empire no oti Ghana also nyakopon nyama na oba wonya wi wonya de be
what do I still like
yeah bibia so but this obia oti nyakopon nyame so mase pa na omutibeti ye na software wa America has
enti eno na ma ebuo no so atia na
bebre because sabe kra we bikra no me se me yadwuma wa bi bebre me ne ko fo bibra na yadwuma Maybe I'm so full. There's about 79 some Koyajuma, my Juma or companies be. It's co-workers now be known or more about Sabu, sorry. It's where we call you more of a prince or Bass or Sofu. That is it. I can't do a match line. Sofu Piacat or no Piacat. It's difference between the one in him. That is it. And you know, they see all when you say a co but a fray. Once Moses, none in your name Miriam, none in your name friends Aaron. As young upon Moses, no, Omano, and was strong. And it is only pano a year a Jumacro. That's what so far. Still, who say a friend and make it difference. No, a Jumam cry, with my supervisor, and with my boss, but a friend to know, Yamia friend. But you sir. You know, sir, and I saw sorry, Obi say, and had so friends of wow. Because I'm not punchy. I'm on a chairman. Now, some of us a suffer praise, and then as a apostle, I can't cry. If I suffer, dear, I'm so far.
This is nice experience down there, but
yes,
I didn't say I suffer with no bayadri, Titiru. We are suffering as if being young for full time. Now, quote, now, remember. Now, the interest is a whole fruit. I say, hold President Obama, sorry, the mobile or be so apostle. Now, and a create a man, a bonus, so aye. Yes, you bet was now. One thing I may say, me, we hear impact bear partner in your one your life and your ministry.
Oh, last time I make in fact, na me yire na wa so ba kum sem collaborate na youth management no yeah as a financial secretary na me assistant youth leader we grew up in church but now yes I work mu ono na choir secretary na me bass guitarist.
Oh, I see.
We've had common issues me school jan bebre but na be feel say oya young but e ma de on ba to sisia the buy dey say na kwa me fa so na bia e kwa sorry na otonyo pa nti be so me ba guitar but one day me ba guitar sa mo say figure bia be jam anim I say boy ya be hu da bia na dey why different ama me as we dem be boss kakra I say connection bi ya ba eti guitar no na nya anyam to na mu no e na afi na me develop love man and Mr. Kwasa no be ni Mr. Kwaka but no was a very strong woman e wo maku mu na management no na me so be na din but me nya ji go do no na bon bada enye kaskasi enya seketu na din etino hona me see my mentor here because say no na Mr. Pa because now also I suffer say that time I suffer but about to them was suffer be about to them especially I was sorry that could not ministry eti because name na me am confidence and to be frank with you but me say dey we me pay na me ya chire me to say me call ho na me boss wa anti no na me adom fi pa and na afi do anti no when it comes to ministry that woman helped me a lot.
I see.
She was prayerful. She was a woman. She was a leader. She our fat training move brave. Until kind of last week no. Ya sha se da me ene me mama yenu. Until no na otonuma na about drums. Na your board drums na be preaching.
I see.
Until they share you started this yan kwan na mama yenu no. Sa na nyame adom che se e ba se service service awoho asori ma ene yi na oh, you cannot get it better than that. And you know, she played a very big role in my life.
Yeah, call wife dance. I know it's very sensitive and maybe I will cause for emotions, but when you say nyamiadum to watch your model. Now the reason why ABA person call and say ABA share that similar situation on how on navigating way through. I believe saying the story be my mom for it me ashe.
Amen.
Everybody now we discover say or cancer.
Okay. The Bible say you wa na ye think say winter time you call spring mono. Me a very strong woman. No a very strong woman. Me kwala me that cancer cancer. That time bia na you was spring winter no. allergies near the me very strong allergies but to me it's easy a lot
on put onye
bi krada okowo eba fi ne ene obeye aduane and obeye say very energetic woman ye wo enkola nine ni nyina throughout nyina this woman was strong enti no ne ono kwana yi na che that year no particular year 2016 wow this year che enti as in one appointment and he was going several times but after we lose weight kakra but now him say we say kuma lose weight kana they say exactly and Jaffe one time I call hospital almost in the blood shot to were anemic yes I know they okay no I'm referring to a doctor and the appointment there somewhere or call hospital no I think end of May and appointment no say be August because we didn't take it so serious like that until June na nani baako ne ya I say nani de because your father say normal allergies here be na nani until your point sorry one Sunday na madam baako so fa no call ne check no you call ya nani ntimi mi na ye e call by 5 p.m. in Sunday evening na omo you check no my friend doctor back bed and say no it looks like you have cancer. I said what I need if I cancer go be say it yeah next call 5 p.m. no 5 p.m. no nearly 1 week for hospital.
Wow.
Oh na omo buy all kinds of tests almost there I don't know your cancer but they want to make sure every kind of cancer near there until finally no one so omo your biopsy be na results prove negative say the nyamias after there no can say check up na ni no to be me it's a check up now say almost say biopsy dey bien and to me so finally it has proven say what do you call it this kind of cancer leukemia ba ko ka hono lymphoma yes that is the close to the leukemia blood cancer and they will do chemo and that is how we found out.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just something that nobody.
Reverend, that's finally, Pastor, Moko drew point a doctor decided to send a yari near cancer. A dinner too when your wife. Na brebe mpona mbo wire amani.
No dear, I'm catch a chrome had the back and say, almost fast as you. Diagnosis no by and I'm catching because throughout the whole journey now that hospital will be the good side of our life is that my human now was flexible and I was there with her 24 hours and this is before we will feel my circle and I'm catching say this is it cancer in the na people say it's your band then Dr. Sakache say nyame na bechire. Ho na no na me started to misu. Wow. Yeah. Misu and I made no very courageous. Okay. Say cancel no cancel nyame be sane ade. Enti no me hu said de enkola nan na adwuma ne asore. Na afem si nyankopon kwade wonya o ma no trance no no hwe enkola because that time me enkola ni bond na me a busy man. Enti dem say nyankopon ne on fab no on no trance because I don't know how I'm going to make it. Say on no free one. Minim enkran hwe.
That thought by and say obeko.
Yes. As soon as cancer no. So cancer matinina no. Nobody has survived. Did I be mahu no. Cancer mahu no me na wo fo bone na friend no survivor. But I'm catch say cancer when there. Nyame ado bia betimi akọ. Enti no we didn't know the stage. I went to my stage now. I'm serious, you cannot tell the stage, but it's can't be na finally no. You know the doctor now, the department head no. And they call her one day and say, "Can I tell you the truth?" And they say, "Yes, tell us." No, say she has 30% life. 30% life. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Just ya brosu bia or ma was start chemo no crab and what to kakra. Doctor Rebecca also after all the evaluation, I got 30% life. Wow. And to me, the NHS say, you're born pie, you're GD, but when you hear some things, I'm a GD echo form, to be frank with you. Yeah. GD echo form, Say ya bo jinamu pa bo mu a ye jinamu ne eno na me organize asofo krom ha Columbus for boy pa. You organize prayers, non-stop prayers e wo masori dem ho. So for Chubasika ho bia so for mpanyfo no 6 o'clock bia to about 8 o'clock no so for no no mo boa me na no kra ma me nya na so for bebre na for the ofri Ghana, the ofri New York, the ofri hin obia ti asem na because na ye wo ho no mo for na ye so so for pa metai programs ti so for be fifra be bre tom ba ti sa asem na ti se obakra wona ma na kra na obi afrens so for prince na asem na to no nyina ejina mo maye enti no it was a long journey. It was a long battle. Until okoye kimono by September na they had to evaluate her. No evaluate na say ye na nino a ye ni padua mo no ni nyina no almost say there's no traces, but unfortunately I couldn't spinal cord. There it goes through the brain and everywhere. Until that one no there Oma say nyame. Wow. Yeah. Nyame. And between September to November, Thanksgiving Day, ye call ye bibia Thanksgiving come to the hospital ho. At the chin, pe. The choir na ni so na me yerenim. Miss Akuya na wusu. No to communicate. Oh, no to communicate. I na wusu no so me nsu na doctor says cancer na ya me sa. Na ma nsu. After there you could literally see the cancer coming out. You can see from her eyes. Wow. I couldn't stand. Wow. Couldn't stand it. Wow. Looking at your loved one. For years. Somebody that was my truthful lover. I loved her from my heart. Na me who dia menye. And I called the doctor, said, what is going on? They should tell me. Nobody was talking. The next name back no. Or can't be. I'm saying, what do you want to say? What do you want to mean? Does it mean so? Also, I'm not the person to tell you. I'm saying, so what is it that you want? You are not the person to tell me. Also, I'm going to call the doctors to come, but when they are coming, come with people. So wow. And to cast as I'm chairman there. I come fast on me do you know. I don't know how it is. And now there was one particularly the or her prayer pa. To now come so by no friend and say, so for dear and I'm so mama dear, I cannot. I don't know what is going on. The doctor saying this. Oh, to be if you know afraid. So from the doctor Bia or we have to make a decision. Say, in front of Ghana, say I'm just me buy me that from flat. I just don't know what to say. And the doctors don't share him cry. Say, okay, they was go into it and see. Doctors hospital catcher say they have tried every medication. They have done everything. And they don't think anything will help. There was left with only one medication that they want to try, but I'm not trying that will break her down very deeply. Wow. Yes. And with advice, so let's go for it and see. And Tommy that particular medication, nothing else. To the following 2 or 3 days, now say the brief no confirm. So it takes a long time for her to answer. The brief because I don't say they have to put oxygen. But they told her say within 3 days she will not be here again. Wow. And it's like, what can we say? But we said let them continue. Let them continue from by December 5th of 2016. That might be the end of it. And exactly if it wasn't the oxygen on this now, I'm here 3 times. I'm here they couldn't nose. And I'm DB share the no. You know, I'm the share the trick. Yes. The trick in the man died for almost 3 months. So from November. Nothing. And that part was also the difficult part of that time. Because first of all, insurance for person who job, God say she will not survive. And then they had to convince me to take the trick out. And I went to say, I won't do it. I believe God, she will come back. And so every day I had to meet conference of doctors upon doctors. Doctors that are Christians, telling me, say, you are a pastor, but down, allow her to go. And so we have to sometimes have to call, say family. Even though I'm the husband, no, The family has a saint. You have called the family head from Ghana to come. And you have to tell them all kinds of things for them to understand and wait for 3 months. Between the time I get home, I'm called 3 times every day. Because beside of pa, thank God the work is working. The work is there. Me sorry no pada no. I hope can imagine me huna me hun to me. Me drew kwana say me pack me carry na me call me free parking lot call hospital so na me yam shishime. I don't know how I'm going to meet her. Because doctors catch me say I should have come. Yes, I should have come and told her my final word every night. Maybe I 5 phone calls. I'm going to change shift to be the doctor or the nurse that will come now will have to call me to tell me the progress. The machines, how the machine is reading. It says that between now and tomorrow morning, she will go. And you have to come and say my final words. Wow. My catch them say, I don't want to hear it again. Don't want to, but when this is their duty to call me. And my phone is always on my side. And I had to answer all these phone calls because they need you. And I was the only contact person to her. It was a struggle.
I'm going.
She never confessed death. She was a brave woman. No matter what you say, she said, I'm not dying. No matter what, she said, I'm not dying. So he couldn't give me the chance to even tell her what.
Parting words.
Exactly. Because anytime I mention something like my faith is going on, or every time my faith is going on, I have to believe God. And we couldn't, that is the only thing that they be able to do. We couldn't get a chance to do it because she wouldn't accept so. She knew she could survive. So that was the thing.
Side. During this
yes.
process.
During the process, now our OSU, we kept every Sunday we were going there. I was going there with them. They saw her. And she was okay. She would rise up, hug the children, and we all have fun. We only could do a large point. Sorry, I told you I near call, and I said you know I need to call near call Transylvania as a family. Yes, and Tito or Coco Mano, and one time, my youngest was 7 at that time. Now 6 years. And she wasn't talking. That I could come for about a month. The way the children behaved then, we had to get off there very quickly because they couldn't. Yes, the younger one, she wanted her mother to hug her, to speak to her, him exactly, but no response. Till he began to cry. Said, "What is going on with mommy?" So and I said I won't take them there again. I did not take them there again at all because it was a horrible time for the children. And that was the last time they saw her. That was the last time. And they kept asking questions. What is this? And my daughter,
older one was
older, no, that no, or 14, I believe so. No, 13 or 14. Because about almost 4 years nearby. It was 17. And yeah, no, 13. 14, yeah. That's come on, 13. And I get now 10 or so. And the last one was 6. Yeah. And looking
at what point now who said they were called?
Yes. I was said machines now hospital honor. No matter how how the briefing is. They have said it 3, it's A, B, or C. I've forgotten that now. But when you go to C now, C no just say on but A no just say he's briefing and the machine is supporting her. But at the point to go back now, across kakra, now I in between. But at the point to go back for there, I say 100% is the machine that is briefing for her, and the lungs and the heart and all the things that are in there now will tell you how she's faring. Hey, until it came to a point. After I'm voice say, prepare your mind. God spoke to me. I heard it. Said, prepare your mind. Anything can happen. She's going. And in as much as I was praying, I was also gathering myself. Say, no, relatives are coming in. I can't change it. If it is God's will, I can't change it. So I have to be strong. I have to be ready for it. I was still praying, I was still believing God, but I was still building strength from within. Said, when the news is broken, how am I going to take it? How I respond to it? How I will do this? Until the last day, I will be on Friday like this. Because hospital, no. Me, I'm who my she's. I'm saying, no, the way this is going on. The next when I said, oh, when I came, I don't want her to die in my hands. That was what I was trying to say. Wow. Yes. But I mean, to one who say anything can happen. It is she or checking up, baby. It's in Buffy and to me, yeah, back I can before I'm Buffy. But it's been that night now. Something will happen. And then crowd so we have a far more, I don't call in fear no more. Into that night, man, fear me driver kind of free, just driving around. Yes, driving around. Because the picture was on my mind everywhere. So I drove around, went everywhere. And so, in your dream, being by 5 a.m. in your dream, now we were made in share bag. No, I'm saying people didn't share bag. Now one come and almost I got shame. Exactly, Mr. Tunda anyway, exactly 6 a.m. Next friend me say, they know that today is going to not be well. And I have to come there. And I'm saying, no, I cannot come there myself. I have to wait. Now the brother is so free. Virginia ba. Now say Omra, Oba, Nini call. We do Columbus by 3 p.m. And you call. It was about 4. They all came around. The nurse over there. So today she has been laughing. She knows anything can happen today, but they don't know why. And so near friend and uncle, oh Ghana, Abona Mane. This is what has happened. This is what's going to happen. And you free the room on a see hallway on where even on the phone with the uncle and I take code blue. Code blue said my wife room and so I knew that was the time. And no friend said this is what is happening. And it was an experience. I have journeyed through it. I've seen it. I've seen the process gradual coming to the final thing. Coming to see her lying. Every time I'm at hospital, I was sharing, I was speaking faith, I was doing everything. So when I heard the voice, I had to prepare myself, and I'm like, with all that I'm doing, is God aware? And then the word that God can say, my grace is sufficient for you. That has been my scripture. My grace is sufficient for you. My grace is sufficient for you. And I'm like, okay, so I have to be ready for it.
As a person, maybe say, how what time, your energy, and be when you're mere jumemna, it drew sano. And then about me about owning your coupon. Sena, now see.
Yes. Now, I didn't know ja. This also your sofa. Oba umpire. O Sam Crawford yadi, o Tim Crawford. Now, what the Abba want to me answer yadi? How are people going to see me? Now, onyanko ponkra no, ya yesu ni. Ne de no way. Se sofo yira yare say, na asofo ahodo nyina ba umpire. Na wa mabaka. How are people going to see you? First of all, and then one umpire and I only umpire bo. And I only did Obi sofo bi ko catch obi say. O me catch say empire na bo nyina ye mo ni ye di empire no bo ye gidi enti bo empire na adwuma. Obi say wo wi na me so be ha me ho. Obi say wo na wana da ko dis kaduro. Na wo de be initiative a story. Na de musik odi nya sika. Na de say hey na me hwe de me se bi nyakra ka be wu ama no. Na enye yi na enkrofo so kasansem we na asorima chemienu. Wow. Oh yes, ebi just a because of what we did not could be the Miracle dia and no mama cancer no the umbe obi cross be the neba e ko the be ko yasida. And you know, in fact, not me say they say more man see say the be sa akokora yi emra meso na ngwase we emra meso na me bompa ya mentehwe me hunu se bia ebi obana sori na mani agi obako no da ho na de mu ye na finyame anase na finyame anase se na abamubuo aba chese na enye yizi to be cast some trade plans are as a crocramente could be some program ma de plan ni ho chese ede baby na menye maybe na mintie mate nyina kosi awie it's an experience.
During those moments, no one and a bell, no be ben one out two for me say probably around.
Yes.
At least you say sometime you need no bisa nana you were alone.
Minya bisa. Okay, na me ma okromu say.
Okay.
Yes. And na two mo sofo panyini ba ko a ehunu Columbus na nyame de me connect no. Oni ma sore ho, but who na friend sofo adakwa yadom. In fact, baba me gina bia bodidi. Emebu afọ pa. Empire bone na so kana na ire so ye adwuma OSU ho. Enti me kona na ire ti hospital ho. Na me ba fi so de kunu so afre me empire bo afutu sa in fact me nya sa abo no a emwana na kanya me tan sister ba ko so fe gina. Ono so bua me pa wo honam fam enso zeka ho.
Pastor, after say last time I was sharing anim no before say the nebekono, how was it?
Nanya easy.
Oh,
it's soon the diagnosis no by na Adam Shaja Sebisu. Amama kuma yemre. Amama kuma me ti pain ema nipa.
I see.
Me hunu nipa mobo. Na me ye nipa me ye giver, me ye nipa me hunu mobo but you know mama nya tibia ma nipa. Na masa ho se nipa so nsahwe.
I see.
Ti se oso obua obi a go all out and do it. Because se obi betimi agina ho ne. Se me ka me yire sana no hu se den. Na ne ho se efe no gya no ho so na ukoto so dampa mu nurse ni bi kra ya de ma ne ye meja no ba ya sorry wa onimi your family friend na da ko me call na or hospital na me reading the whole so hospital that one is different from me.
Wow.
Ti me call na ko tun so jam me dem ho no so for pe de wa na so me read that ho no was you are kidding.
Wow.
No so na say am pa me that ho no ho
wow
ma me tue sun.
Wow.
Say eh o yiri ni o just sure I'm say I me hu ni pana akwa ahochema I felt it so be yare so be kwa ahohiam so be hu me hu nipa emobo amama ye different obi cancer ato bi so a me dwene hu mienu say asema papa ken kra na e bi nipa no tan kwa e bi on pana asem kwa but e asem to obi a na meka enu ano mo ma ye nhwe ya no safo ade a eya me jakra ni nyina mu se asem no bae no a eni na wotwe no na nipa bi o mo bae me asase hu ebi tin pa manim obi me straight abra me de dawa oban kwa yensie no na sorry ba no bae me pa me say me ho chi me obet maka bi achem ono na ba me so bi akete na we yakote ne wa na busuafo nam ha na asafo me kasa owo no kra no sabe eye me yapa achira asem no wow nani na nyina no bi da soka na obi ba ma sori besra me na oba na ni age ho na o ka chiri nua bi se akomu sofu na mkra so okruma ba me kona so da me ko ma ni age pa onu ma san ba ka chiri no sofu no I want to say pa but obi akogye dra bada so dem ho na odre ho abono enti no na o twintwa mu asora me ka chiri wi oba so to pon of frebe say to frebe so asem bi o na me say asem be o say obi asema bi ka chiri no na te say oh mama me ni anu ye bia asem we ho right
yet time na so kai be din ko mo be ma te say if you am mutim gramaton
oh pachai na memories near too much. So if you are, say me rap until me be na me brief there with them who now say me refresh so baby and I say what is going on. Eti me dwene ho na am say no, o say me free fear. Na me ade ko hwe baby a ye dey move ko. Enti no enya rewo say obedidi na tena ko aduane ho a na wakai no. Me mano edu up to now no team ni Ghana for aduane bi o say o ma me dan kwa na mo pe ti ma me aduane free ho no be aduane ba mo cramp na o be don say bo mo free ko o mo team ni di me ho ma na me sketch ni tebe me hwe ho mo a na me ra ho up to now nyina me kwa bonti na me nti ho mo nka na me no mo nka sa ya because enkola abaye nyanka excuse me because say obatan na ma be nye papa time obatan enti no enye sporting osofo enye sport ukọ adwuma mu a na me nya ya adwuma kro But be a cause for your mammy no, want to be only one no, I'm a to sleep. Also, be a boy and just say, wow, it no, do be another kind of. Na ayesu na ya reho
na me en koso wa show de me wogidi say wo sorry anopa no faster
amen
na me ebe ma and I know say yakopon pass ya say we can sometimes near futu nya bibi obi antimi preach you
David me ya yes osofo no ka na akono obi anka bibi ama na antom sumuda da ko obi antimi che say ede ebiem ede ebiem eti da ko me ameto yakopon na I say all things work together for our good. Romans chapter 8 verse 28. It will be a CBR show who dey next story waka. Na me to be sorry for over a month. Because my year I said bibi edame so. Bibi adeso bi so me. Eti me hu dia me me na ya na me sorry. Mani gutu sa na de ache so. Ade be bi a 12 o'clock na me sorry free pass so. Adwentwene kwa ntimi hwe nkra na nkra school a na bi am free because no memories need too much. To be fair, be am na ade ebo am na some kokko stores. Adwuma nkra me nkọ because code mo pa na makai no. Na me nam stores, na me nam ba bia na tse bia me ebetimi afri me mu.
First more worried for how long?
Worried for 16 years.
Wow.
16 years.
Of friendship no so.
Exactly. I've known her since 1990 and I worried 2000. And
if I should worry na.
Me nyang worry. Massive nyina say
it's not easy.
It's not easy. To love again is difficult for me. To love again is difficult for me. And I say me share man be but me ntimi nya odona na mo ma kwa abua no. For anybody. And I want to heal. Okay. I'm working on it very well.
You need to take your time.
Yes.
You shouldn't be under any pressure.
At all. And enkrofo ntiase I don't know, just a woman. And son, what did they make us say? Because she was the love of my heart. And you worry, you need niska. You wedding, no, need niska for any time. It because I worry, me wedding Saturday, no Tuesday, I'm too free. Ghana, my back room, and no honeymoon. It all along, no, your wedding, so uncle ye. It you see in our 20th year, which was this year, December, and I came here 20th anniversary. Because Yamyaman is also. It never planned towards it until we had about 4 years to get to it. Until we never 2 years coming perfume. And my plans in our society, they have to start a lot of things all over again. Until any small, very difficult.
So what to new house? I hold a new memory.
Memory need but it's better than before. Yes.
And then Apostle Prince Bonsu, Ebia Wati, and Yeri Free Mwati, and Wawati Free Nenum. We are so far ye preachy, but say a benwa and a yahoo how faster. And we can see how now only we jiri. I can see the number of men whom that day, but we can't say much as we be very close. And until my impact, I guess it's now. Me the radius say what me overcome.
Amen.
Now there is only one hope. I was say sorry anopa. I believe say you meet your wife again.
Yes, adia. Chichire me vure parents ade no. Say or heaven. So no nimu dia e ka bia ka mente ase. But me hu say okunyankopon nsem no. Da bi obi ka kire me say now penasem. Na so nyankopon do no kire. Nyame so nimu a entima na sa. Entino adia me reba chichire say be ye bra krom ha from New York to Columbus ha. Ene ma na etime bi na ti ase ha kra. Ene ma yakom. Na ya brane ya sia adwuma ase kra na obai sori gina machi obremu osunya manemu afei nanka nema tutu e kakra na ye bie second adano a ye bie second day care no the following day and call hospital almost onya cancer no and to just imagine we did the grand opening nana nani ya but then we did say be allergies. So young father hospital that was the day they diagnosed her. And to the share man 5 years. Now they say we all enjoy the fruit of a labor. Bra wa bre or na or bre or kono or ba or your cook or your cleaner or your driver, bus driver or your bibia Na Sebi, you took Roman Kwano. We have gone through eviction before. We have gone through all kinds of things. Na afeya emra so a onyame ahye no ho sabre no na ade we see.
Pastor, and the you do not say a bit kai or but especially this period that you will move we are seeing. From March this year, ABC almost 250,000 American citizens.
Right.
So be sure say be an dofu be a frame, the be a frame, the baby a frame. What the one pay me and can need paddy, but who can dear?
That's right.
Can ban a foot once and Ben Albe Momo is every.
Yo, and we anima Moshe Namuti Asemi. Adibia niwa eya since obehwe o partner. Sabisika ebetimi akọ, but obetwanya sika back. Adwuma betimi ahwere. Minima de krobia obetimi ahwere a untimi sanya na back. But owo de e back ope. Na entitimu no eya yi. Etimi hye won cry. Sister and our brother onua osofo sorry panyini say onyame nko ane eboafo said de ose onye nyanka no ba nkonko na be hye ma no saa na nkonko na o hye me ma no hye me din no ono na me kanfo ne ma hwe na chiri kwan na hunu se onyame afre no a obehye na mu enye easy me prepare ho so enko e bibi se ebia so fu bra na me ko dwaro but I'm coming with Droby, but I'm fam and Mobiama. You should not go upon him in the cannon. And that can you never mount. So money does so. Say the panel of fruit and no matter how this no, good uncle Ponchia. With him say, Osmanaro teacher Manabi. Now a chino, a bayer, a dapadi with the amount. To say, Manino whom, Manino Honamu, Mania wisdom kakra. I was asking him. So for be great picture. No kasa bisa akwa we asa na waka no wo experience bi na ko experience bi a kon kan sa yes obi a kasa ka de pa ho asem obi o to bi ho asem no waka so akobi mu da e ko bi ka ko the price better na no say me asem we me kan because me nim ebi no efa kwa be so eku mo crofo de but genuinely no so obi a odo no pa free won sa sister and that's small thing this only master no man can be brother man can be obetime atibi but bible say yan pray huntie but yan tuano na reka ma yan cancel be slow to speak because only there are some no kra akasa e ba ye obi say o na me bo me yire na me ye ni say na and some can say that's awful
now I'm coming be san bia wa how do you handle sansemi where people say what did not go say what church be grow Bibi sika ba tina da ba man ko na ko for ni nyina and how do you handle sansemi nyina
in fact those level for there I na person we pia bon tene kra e ba for na metes na me stress me ko nipam because me nim dia wate me nim dia want ye me hu bia na me hwe da nim say nipa wate ana ono so wate bia na etina u pia bon tene na o yam hyew. It takes the grace of God. It will be cramp on any part of the article. I want to hear. And I some told us ye could well come for and I come once a man to sojourn home. So I'm sure you no cry to become a chain. I did not told. Yes, it's no Mr. My uncle dear can be a farm. Only young upon them here. Impossible for 12 cramp on now. Say about the fatcher. So what is somebody from what the chairman. That's how restore me. Because a lot of people about I want to show more comfort. I want to know what draw because and so many people can find. You make my pointy finger also. Obia, I send by now no near bomb pie power. But I know catch as I don't know. I feel the motor at the number. Oh, now just message. And I'm so the hospital go I say doctor soon me chance say me cramp nipping what keep for that long. Also be a wicked person. Na nipa na worry. And na me man atrase asa yenya no man nko. Ati ase. Na nipa na se busa say adenti na otu ade no. Na ewie ya na me pictures tam krom. Osofo audio ye breme. Voice post ye breme. Yes osofo. Na no etu otahwa na se ke ba ko betwam. Etu bo ho ba na ba kwasa ba. De so kire no kra. Overcome no. Na ba ko so ba. Ti nyame adomara kwa. Ti nyame ka mo bia ho. No hye mo den. Me say de wa hwe bia na Awurade e be restore. Omo ani mu ase. Obe hye ho no nyam wo Yesu din mu. Amen.
Amen. Apostle Prince Bonsu Nyankopon enhyira na won hyɛ den. De wonam no enafo. Aside ewo na mu no, I know say no dey deep and so many parts of side can wachi no. Ebu abem. But in all no shedding.
Mate.
Say Yesu Christ kura ba ni twantro to no so. There yan say ade a unnim ho hwe ni nipa de to so. Ade bia is very painful experience. Meaning say Nyankopon ebekọ so wa hyɛ den.
Amen.
Na a day is coming we ka say Awurade open a year ho ampa. Amen.
Amen.
I had a very well quite my story no abawi. I mean, so once we see BB Ephraim say, Odofu or no tias say a ye. So also Odofu being so free shall so day. Namin say, Yamino any nim near no yamane.
We have lots of videos for you. Please subscribe to our channel. Jade and Family Ministry.